After arriving in Twin Falls, Idaho, we drove to take in views of the Perrine Bridge. Base jumpers enjoy this bridge as their launching pad for parachuting from the bridge to the canyon floor below. This is the only man-made structure in the U.S. where base jumping is allowed year-round without a permit. The Snake River Canyon was sculpted and shaped by the Bonneville Flood over 17,000 years ago. Our plan is to do an all-day kayak trip down the river to the amazing Shoshone Falls. But first, we thought we should look at the live cam of the falls. Yep, that's all it was, so that trip didn't happen. Strike one. Instead, the next day we would kayak to Blue Heart Springs with its amazing turquoise blue water. We would launch our kayaks at Banbury Hot Springs to Blue Heart. That didn't work out. Banbury was temporarily closed. Strike two. On to a new plan. Surely we would have no problem seeing the Perrine Falls. Just off the road, sure enough, the falls was flowing strong. In fact, these falls flow year-round. We hiked down a short path to get closer to the falls. Finally, success with this plan. We are now going to attempt to walk behind that waterfall. Yes, I'm walking behind the waterfall, not getting too close to the edge. It's a little scary there. I am literally behind the waterfall. And Brad is over there. Cold, you don't get too wet, it's kind of neat behind there. After the waterfall, we still wanted to get some kayaking in on the river, so we headed to Centennial Waterfront Park to launch the kayak. Well, we struck out again. We couldn't kayak to the falls, to Shoshone Falls, like we wanted to. The waterfall is basically a trickle, and it's not worth a 4 to 6 hour kayak trip to go see a trickling waterfall. So we decided we'd go park down at the park down there and just kayak on the river. Wouldn't you know it? As of yesterday afternoon, they closed the park because of some species of mussels they found, and we couldn't launch from there. We have, what, 2 or 3 strikes now. Strike 3. Even though we couldn't kayak to Shoshone Falls, we decided to drive over to the lookout.
Great and powerful falls. That's sarcasm.
So normally this is a waterfall over 200 feet wide. This is all that's trickling down. Now, it's our fault that we didn't check how much water flows from here at the end of the season. I guess the peak times are like May, June, July. So we'll just have to come back. We were going to kayak to the bottom of the falls, but definitely not worth it right now. Because most of our activities were a bust in Twin Falls, we will definitely be back.